don't got it done. Come on, man. Wine, vanity, party, body. She have the grip and me love it. Kaki tip in a tummy. Babe, do you have that picture of? Do you have a picture of us at the moment at the Guggenheim? Anyone's good, to be honest. Ya la wine vanity pari good. Bum, 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 bum. View, view. Yay. Mm, 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 mm. We want to get that picture there. I gotta work on my drawings. I realize there's no faces. But that's how Sarai face looks in the picture. From my face, I'm not sure. I think the hat was over my eye. But I just couldn't get the angle of the brim right. So
It looks good though.
now it looks like a guy with no face. Think so. I think this is 527. Dang. Yeah. Oh wait, but I want one with us though.
Me and you?
Yeah. Don't we have one? You could text it to me.
Just me and you, or me and Sarah?
I thought we had a picture of all of us.
Oh yeah. Which one do you like?
Thank you. Wow. You look good.
Me?
Yeah. I might just draw y'all. This is so nice.
It's really cute. Super duper.
Dang, I like this one, but I also like this one a lot. It kind of shows the museum a little bit more. So I was hoping for. Let me just use this one. Dankeschön. Thank you. Oh. Wow. You never showed me what you drew last time.
Oh, this is what I drew.
Wow. That's epic. What do you? Is this just like you start somewhere and then keep going? Yeah, we started kind of late.
I think from this one I remember maybe just wanting to do eyes.
Oh, okay.
Just I don't know, incorporate them in an interesting way instead of trying to do like a realistic eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, because this is not really like eye shape. It's kind of
Like, all right, me.
well, yeah, it has elements of an eye, and then it's not like realistically an eye kind of has a point right here, and so I was just having fun with it, I suppose.
It's fire.
Yeah, but it does feel like needs an improvement. I don't know if I should just leave it as is or try to fix it before I take it down.
I think you should leave it. If anything, if you were doing a painting, then like if you were doing a painting version of it, then you would fix it. But this is just like a exercise to get us going.
That's right.
So if you start thinking about it, OD, kind of OD. All right, tough. All right, this is what I'm drawing. My girls, when she had the short hair. Okay, it's not working. Okay, whatever. Alrighty. Why'd you make that face? That's kind of interesting. Like this. It's cute, but I ain't never seen you make that face before. Ela wine vanity belly body she happy creep on me love me kaki tip in my tummy. Yay. What are you gonna draw today?
I don't know.
What's been on your mind?
Sorry, I got distracted because I was trying to sign into our light app.
Shucks, you forgot the password?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I signed in, but still, it's like, what? Should I change the color of the living room?
Sure.
What color would you say?
Don't overthink it.
Huh?
Don't overthink it.
Okay.
Might as well change the bedroom too. I forgot that you could change the color.
I know, right? It's been a while since we.
Not sure how this is gonna come out. Yo, I ain't every day. Oh man, I'm not liking my feel right now. Just kind of doing the jagged edge thing. Yeah. I think when I start drawing regularly, I told myself don't do the just draw the line. Most things usually come out better that way. But not this one. What?
It's not this one.
It's tough. She did it. You did. I don't know how you made it.
Don't focus too much on the
Little things first.
Yeah, bigger pictures, bigger shapes. Think of shapes.
I'm scared.
Where things are in relation to other things.
I'm scared.
Scary? It's okay.
You made you look like a grandma.
Oh, great.
Oh, darling.
Oh. Darling.
Imagine being a grandma. That'd be crazy. Oh my days. Not feeling this, man. Yeah, it's tough.
You know what I do? I always have these take screenshots of art that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't tell you the last time
Look through it.
I've gone back, so I think that that's one of the things I can do. Cute flow. Singular flow.
You doing a reference? Last time you didn't do a reference.
Last time I didn't do a reference last time. But I'm gonna look for a flower.
What you doing with the flowers that we took a picture of?
That's true.
That one I need to go. Almond eyes. You still like our drawing sessions?
Huh?
Still like our drawing sessions?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's just tough fitting everything in everything. Oh gosh.
I enjoy it especially because I don't really put time aside to
Draw, yeah.
myself. So it's nice to actually just show up in that way
Hmm.
and just say,
Thanks. That's part of what also why I thought it would be a good idea to do it. Because it's something that you genuinely like that you don't get much time for. You gotta do your face. It's close but far at the same time.
It's okay.
I forgot to tell you when last time we drew, like most times if we take a long time to draw from the last time that we drew,
Yeah.
I'll have a really vivid dream. So yeah, so last time I had a dream that I had a dream that my like one of those dreams that I have about my dad where like it's like related to like him grabbing at me and screaming at me and shit.
Yeah.
And last time I had a dream and he was crabbing at me, like really screaming at me and stuff, you know? And we like getting into it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm just like I realized I was dreaming. So instead of like being so in tune with like that feeling that is related to it, I kind of stopped in the middle of the dream and I just like gave him a big hug. I was just so happy that he was able to scream at me. Yeah, I meant to tell you that, but like it's like funny because it's like crap about things your whole life, you know, like your parents do and stuff. But it's like, you know, you would never fathom the reality that one day they can barely move type vibe.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, so it's just like I woke up like crying for that dream.
You were crying?
Like tearing up type vibe.
Well, I get it because it's a harsh reality for you to deal with right now.
Yeah.
Like without necessarily mourning your dad, you're mourning your dad.
It's weird because he's still there, right? It's just like
Right.
not really him.
And he's not the person you're used to, it's almost like, if someone, God forbid, survived an accident,
Mm.
but something happens with their brain, it's like, I'm happy you're alive, but it's not really you.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
Don't really get to connect the way we could, especially
right.
with like all my growth
Yeah.
since that period of time where we were just like at each other's necks. So when he was at my neck, he let him tell it. I was
Yeah.
at his neck too, but um, let me tell it. And this is rotten. Trust the process. E. Trust the process.
Like, you don't even have to trust it. You just have to do it. And because it's like, even if it's shit, it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
You showed up for something.
Yeah.
Shit work is better than none.
Yeah. True that. True that.
You're just having fun. Like, it doesn't have to be something.
Yes, I dig that. Let me draw in the side boob. Favorite part of the picture. Side boob, my favorite part of the picture. Put a little curve there. But yeah. But I also feel like, dang, I think that's a part of life that no one mentions that you could never really realize. Like when you're older, I feel like you get into the space where the older you get, you probably have more people who, you know, are
Yeah.
distant and stuff, so you can't necessarily speak to the same person, you know?
Yeah.
You can't speak to the person because either they're physically not there or they're, taking a different path or something like that, right? And we're just like at that age where I just imagine as you get older, there's more people like that in your memory,
Yeah.
you know? Not crazy. It's fire. Buddy was like, wire. Make sure you hug your mama, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Sure you hug your mama.
I think about that stuff all the time, too.
And even like from a first person point of view, we probably don't want to go there
What do you mean?
to that conversation.
Oh, it doesn't matter about going where. No, just go.
Hmm. But like, wire. Look, it's kind of good.
Yes. How long did he have himself?
It's like a real one.
Here we
Just,
go.
just kidding. Just seeing if you're alive over there.
I'm done.
Just making sure you're alive over there.
I am alive and well, thank you.
You're welcome. Proof of existence. Like, wire. Yeah, any interesting insights as of late?
Interesting. I think I kind of just enjoy letting people be.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I get that.
because like the insight, I guess it's like, wow, just let people be, because you can't talk people do anything. People will not listen.
No.
People have to do things the way that they have to do it. And even if you tell them they're gonna crash and burn, and even if they've seen many people crash and burn, they have to see for themselves the crash
Yeah.
and burn experience. So it's like, I can offer my perspective, but I don't need to offer advice to anyone that doesn't ask for it. And
But even when they ask for it, it's like don't fall into the trap and give give them it. Like,
I mean, you can like. I mean, I guess advice in a sense of, hey, you asked for it. I can only give you my perspective.
Yeah.
You know, and like how you would go.
You think you would
about things, but also like not being completely blind. It's almost like I see you as an individual, so I think you deserve better, or don't put yourself in a box and think that you have to settle for XYZ. I can hear you, I can listen to your stuff, and you might think you have to take on a life just because. It's like, yeah, you also don't have to do it just because. You can also just choose a radical way of living. Also, it's just like,
what's a radical way of living?
Let people be. I mean, like people just like in a sense of doing the right thing. You also just like not.
Not do the right thing.
You also just not think.
Not think
in that way, or think of like societal expectations. You can just fucking
be.
Just be, yeah. Like you could still be a person. You'll still hope for the best. So that's what it is. For me, it's like, what does it look like when you're not trying to wear a mask? Who are you when you're not trying to be something? Obviously make the right choices. Don't murder people or whatever.
I mean, shoot, why not?
Well,
no.
But yeah, I think it's just cool to just say, I am this way and you're this way, and I'm just getting more comfortable and owning my decisions and my way of doing things, setting boundaries, and just being like, this is how I do it, so fuck off, I guess.
Yeah, I get that. That's fire.
Yeah, I mean, I guess more so because you can't waste time waiting for people to listen to you, or waiting to be heard and feel understood. It's just like, actually, everyone cares only about themselves majority of the time. It's like, no one gives a shit. So I can only do for me the best way I know how. I can't expect people to be thinking about me and how I'm feeling. It's just, hey, this is cool too. I choose to live this way.
I do have a question for you though.
Okay.
So, I've learned how to, because I had a temper when I was a kid, right? Then I came, got my ass beat, and then I learned about awareness and consequences, and like I could also not do that, and also, so I feel like that's where my emotional intelligence comes from, just like a hyper awareness of like causes and effects. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, I'm also like pretty nonviolent. Like I always adopted like I always like Buddhism because it's like, yeah, like you can live a good life without getting into confrontation and stuff like that, right? So, but I have a habit of like I rather turn the cheek, turn the cheek instead of getting into confrontation because I also feel like it's not that necessary.
Yeah.
Most cases is like after this moment of me feeling a little bit disrespected, I'll be fine. And, everything is preserved in the way that it is, right? But I also sometimes feel like, damn, like I want to exert myself onto a scenario more than I do. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the one example is, so I don't know if this is I'm not gonna say where this happened, but let's say you're in a room, right? And you walk in and everybody knows you're vegetarian, right?
Oh.
And but you're also black, right?
Yeah.
So you walk in and they had a barbecue. So they had a barbecue and you walk in and they're like, "Oh, you should have been there." Like, and you're like, "Oh, nah, I would have hated it anyway." It's like, "Oh, you should have been there. They had watermelon." And it's like everyone starts laughing, you know? And it's like I feel like disrespected, you know? And I feel like that's like a joke I would never make with you. So why you make that type of joke with me, you know? And it's just like you turn the other cheek and it's fine, but like how can I let the world know that like it's actually not fine, but I'm a positive person and I'm moving forward, you know?
Yeah.
Like turn like yeah, I'm positive. I'm not gonna make a big thing about this, but like you know where I stand. Instead of I'm just being quiet and letting the moment pass, and then everything blows over like nothing happened.
Right.
How would you go about it?
In that scenario?
Yeah. In that scenario or scenario similar where you feel slighted, but like it's also not that deep. Because I just feel like that's a lesson that I have to learn. Because time and time it keeps on coming back, where it's like,
Yeah. Like, how do you act?
yeah, because I just be like almost stunned because I'm like, damn, I could say something back, but then I'm not trying to be an eye for an eye type person. You know what I'm saying? Because I see where that goes.
Yeah. Um. Hmm.
Fire, but like fire.
Wow, that's really hard. I don't even know how to. I think it's just so that's a shocking statement to you.
Yeah,
That it's like what?
not that deep, and it is kind of a joke, but I don't joke like that with
It
you.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
Like
if it's
I
not
ain't
if
call
it's a
you a
joke or
terrorist
not.
or you know what I'm saying. Like I
Well,
never
when?
joked with people like that. So
Well,
why do you feel comfortable joking with me like that?
yeah.
Oh, you said hold on, bro.
You said terrorist. So it's making me think of what this person looks like for you to not say that joke. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um.
It's like they were joking, but it's like, what kind of joke is that, bro? Because my natural reaction is like, okay, going forward, I'm not fucking with you. Like you lost your one one entry pass to friendship with me, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'm also such a cool person that like I'm not gonna disregard you type shit if you're in the room. I'm thinking to myself like, I'm not giving no handshakes. You get a dap from now on. Like you get a pound. Like, I'm not sharing, exchanging, you know, vibes with you. You know.
The thing is, for me, it's very easy for me to pretend that person doesn't exist anymore. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost just like, wow, we actually don't exist anymore for saying that. It's like
Yeah.
because one, it's not that serious for you to confront them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not, you don't, right?
Yeah.
And on the other hand, it seems like one of those jokes where it's like that person is not trying to joke with you. Like if you were alone, if it was just you two alone, I highly doubt that joke would have been a thing. It's a moment to laugh at you, to have other people join in. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'm saying where it's like I imagine if it's you two passing by, there's no one else around, would that joke have happened? So it's almost like this person needs validation from others.
But I was genuinely surprised that they laughed at it too.
Like, other people?
Yeah. Like, that's what you're working with?
Yeah.
That shit was disappointing as fuck. But I guess mostly I want to know, like, how can I start to really respond in those moments and not be stunned by, because it's not just that. Remember I told you people will like joke on me and stuff, and it just like blows mine.
Yeah.
It's like, how can I respond in a way that
lets them know it's not okay, but also maintains your cool?
Yeah, like past turning the cheek, but also like I'm still turning the cheek, but it's like my presence is felt.
For some reason, I kind of just am like
okay with just leaving it.
I'm okay with you actually just like harshly and kindly checking them.
What does that look
where
like?
it's like that's actually not funny. Just keep it moving, you know.
But if everyone's laughing, isn't it funny?
Huh?
But if everyone's laughing and I'm just like the only one that's just like, wow.
Well, you gotta dare to be you. Dare to be different.
That's tough.
I can't tell you how many times people. I mean, I guess especially in work settings where I'm just like,
how do you do it? You just be
like actually all of you are out of whack.
Yeah. I just gotta learn how to respond genuinely or something like that.
Yeah.
Respond genuinely. But I guess I still have a lot of filters on.
And that's okay. It's like you. Essentially, that's the right way to go. Because, in my opinion, it's like you don't actually want to give the energy to people.
Yeah.
It's also really crazy. Because for me, it's like you felt away.
Yeah.
And like that's the important part where it's like, okay, but if you laughed, that's different. Like if you thought it was funny and like even if it caught you off guard and you still thought it was funny, that's different. But you were kind of surprised that other people found that funny. And it's also like, are you kidding me? That's the joke?
Yeah. Just
like that?
It's just like sucks because it's like, who the fuck doesn't enjoy watermelon? It's like, how is that a thing?
Right.
It's just like, to be generalized like that, it stinks. I feel like that's probably like the second racist moment that I felt like up front, that was like deliberate, and it's just like, damn, it came from you. Right. That's kind of wild. I thought you know what I'm saying. But you choose how to feel at the end of the day, right? Shouldn't even be talking about it for real. I just be wondering how I can like in the like I don't necessarily want to perpetuate like negative circumstances, but I be wanting to know how I can turn like certain things, certain negatives be so like negative that I just like don't know how to turn that into a positive.
Yeah.
You know, like I didn't. I was just thinking, and I just didn't know how to turn that into a positive. Like what what did I learn about myself that I don't like? Maybe I don't like prejudice people, but I guess I learned. I guess I got to see what it really feels like to be like. I don't know that's a weird one. Weird one. But yeah, my timer is done.
That's it.
My timer is done.
You be doing it on time. You're like, all right, that's it. Yeah. We're done. Thank you.
Got a tight schedule, honey.
Thank you for coming.
I got a tight schedule, honey. Kala wine pan the body body. She have to give me love make a tip in to me. Kala wine pan the body me have to give me. Yeah, boom, boom, it's fine.
Where was that person from?
Tell you just now, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Alright. That was the stream. Thanks for coming.